ready to stream. That gaming can take me away. Driving that car or fighting that creature of the night like a dream. Take me away, I'm in a fantasy stream, in the game that is so extreme. Racing my mind, Ashton streams for all time, cause baby she's ready to stream.
I'm turning the PlayStation off. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a Wednesday stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am here a bit early. I know, isn't that crazy? I did actually turn up early. Very unlike me, I know. But I wanted to make sure we had enough time to hang out because I have to be done at 7. Now, why is that happening then? Why was that there twice? That was weird, wasn't it? We'll put it back there once and pretend that didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Here we go. Live, laugh, love Wednesdays with Ashton stream time.
Can you hear
Hi,
this?
Ashton. How are you? How was your weekend? Amazing work from you, TP, and Ben with the reaction streams. Hope you are having a wonderful day.
Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Why? I haven't changed anything. Nothing. Why is there 6 flipping people talking over each other? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. There's absolutely no reason that it's doing that. So it's just gonna have to live with it. I don't know how to fix it. I always think, oh my god, I'm being so good and so like on it by streaming early, and it punishes me by being broken. I did remove the alert I dragged. I removed it. I didn't drag it off screen. I removed it. On our end, it's just a 2, but it's close enough together that it sounds like a robot lady is in a large room. Okay, that's fine. For me, it sounds like there's a chorus of robot ladies just all saying it at the same time, and absolutely no reason for that to happen. Oh well. We move on. Today we are playing some Pine Hearts Caravan Park is I think the full name. Oh, thank you for the blip, Stephen, by the way, and thank you for the resubscribe. B Cantrell for 56 months. Holy moly. I am excited to play this one. It's a real cozy game, real cute vibes. I think we're all going to have a lovely time playing it. So I think we should just flip and get on with it. Don't you? Don't you? Because it's can't get more broken. Let me know if this is too loud as well, by the way. Because it might be. Let's move this a bit. So sorry that you have to work this month while the other 2 get to slack off. I know. It feels like I'm almost being pranked. Like, I feel like I'm the one that's being pranked here because they get to have a full month of work and I have to just deal with Dick and Brian, who have been in the office being, ow! Ouch! Ow! I just picked up a lost cat claw and it went right into my finger. Ow! Who've been being right menaces in the office. It's like they've never worked a day in their lives before. They're just sat there just smacking the keyboard. It's awful. But hey, I still won fair and square. Mona Wanks is yet to be seen. Maybe next year. Or maybe if we do it at Gamescom. You never know. You never know. Cat got my finger. Shut up, man. Shut up. We're gonna climb that flipping hill, man. Look at these little bean boys. It's a sad bean boy. This bean boy is sad. Oh no, our book. Ah, that small bean found your book. That's nice. A happy bean. A happy bean is a walking bean. Maybe they're actually on one of Lord B's vacations where he just goes over the other side of the mod base and pretends he's in a foreign city. Maybe. Maybe they are just like hiding in the office somewhere. They're in the sauna, aka the place where the pipes keep bursting and is inherently forever damp. But I bet they're having a lovely time. Here we are. Pine Heart. Pet the dog. No problemo. Come here, dog. Come here. I liked the Oslo corner. Well, that's good. But you didn't work very hard in the Oslo corner, so I'm not sure you're going to be allowed back. We might have to block off that corner, make it a slightly smaller room. Actually, if we blocked off the corner by, like, putting it in a square, it would just have 2 more corners to play in. Berry bushes. Squirrel. Where's that flipping dog? Where's that flipping dog? Where'd the woofer go? Oops. You totally worked. Yeah, all right. Oh, we don't know what that is. Just a circle of leaves. Trailhead. That's a tree. Pet the dog. We did it. Enticed over by Bonnie's charms, eh? Every time she hears a train pull up, she's off to make friends. Welcome to Pine Hearts. Say, you look familiar. Is that you, Tyke? Gosh, I haven't seen you since we were kids. I can't believe it. I still remember going crab catching in the rock pools with you. Remember when the sandcastle catastrophe? I actually just spotted some of you and your dad's old handiwork at the standing stones the other day. Anyway, sorry, listen to you rambling on. It's just good to see you again. You look well. I take it you're here to tackle the mountain. It's a tough climb. It doesn't look like you've got the gear for it. Tyke, be responsible for me as both a ranger and a friend to let you through. I'm sorry. But if you help me out, we can kickstart your gear supply. If you do me a favour and clear some old rockfall with this hammer, you can keep it. There's a blocked path across the bridge over there that leads to a nearby cave. Clear a path through the cave and we can talk about next steps. Okay. Mallet. Ah. Whoa, look at all these places we could go and visit. Fun. Nailed it. Bonk. Oh, we can't do this one. The standing stone. Oh my god, we're crying. New memory found. Oh, cute! Sorry, I made a funny little noise while I drank my drink then. Hey, Addy. Yeah, it's been alright, but I was just saying they're a bit of a nightmare to work with, I won't lie. Ash is now the most senior presenter at TripleJump. What a time to be alive. Oh my god, does that mean I'm in charge? Guys, you're going to see so much weird content coming out this month now you've told me that. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Though Ben and Peter did not leave me the password to the channel, so I guess maybe they gave it to Dick and Brian. I reckon I can probably get it out of Bumpus. I reckon. He's not that strong-willed, I don't think. Dad! It's us, Tyke. Ah, look at our little funny hat. Brian will just report it as news if you to let him talk long enough. Exactly. Exactly. Ah, look, us and our dad. Sad face. We can push trees over now. Party. Boink. Look at that frog. I want to touch it. How'd this dog get here? How'd you get here, dog? Ah, cute. I swear if this dad is also dead. I think this dad might also be dead, guys. I've got some terrible news, but I get the dead dad tingles, which I often get because all the games I play have dead dads in them. I didn't kill the dad. He didn't die on screen this time. Normally we all have enough time to grow attached to them before they die on screen, but this time I think he's already dead before we've begun. Which I can't be blamed for. You have a history of the sorts. I know I do. I know I have a history of, you know, tricking you by letting you get attached. Oh my god, Ben's been sitting in this chair today and it's so far back. Letting you get attached to dads and then killing them off. Well, I don't kill them myself. They just happen to die. But this time I think the dad's dead before we started, you know, and I think that I can't be blamed for such things. What's up here? Oh, a bench. Oh, lovely. Like a vista point in a game. Thanks for the help clearing that path that's been on my to-do list for ages. You definitely earned this hammer. The standing stone's beautiful, isn't it? Smack bang in the center of... I know, I feel a bit bad, really, because me and my dad fully vandalized something that's been there for ages. I'm so surprised by this place. Whenever I think I know it, wham, there's something new to discover. That's why I became a ranger. Been in love with pine hearts, and it surprises my whole life, so I figured I may as well stay and try and help look after it. Why don't we explore around a bit, Tyke? A lot of skills used to get around pine hearts are key for navigating the mountain. Ah, Bonnie's off again. There's some kids at the campsite she adores. She'll be heading there. Can you give her this treat and then send her back my way? We should check out the campsite. Where's the campsite? Maybe it is this way when we saw the dog. Could get that dog. Where are you, dog? She was here. Just collecting our tears. It's all good. Here you are. Ruff, 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 ruff. Oh, we run so cute and we can like walk a little bit, but we run like we're having the best time of our lives. Oh. Oh. How's anyone getting around these parts? People keep leaving big gaps in the floor. This is the way to the campsite. The infrastructure of this town is absolutely disgraceful. Boing. Whoa, we're so happy. Such a happy little bean. it's just disgusting here. Nice sit on the bench. Lovely. Someone should alert the council, you're right. I won't do anything about it though. We're just committing theft. This campsite's a mess. A pigsty, a disaster zone. We didn't do it, honest. It was the Gruffumpkin. Our pal Ronan went off looking for it, but they haven't come back. I hope it didn't eat them. We would go looking, but we don't know where to start. It's not like we're scared or anything, right, guys? There's a weird guy looking for the Gruffumpkin too. He set us up a camp for the river. Why would an adult be looking for it if it wasn't real, huh? Oh. You guys have ruined this campsite. Terrible. Should be ashamed of yourselves. That's because I'm fooling anyone. I know they're the ones who messed up the camp. Sorry, ignore me. I'm upset I lost my Cubano in the kerfuffle is all. What's a Cubano? With the fire to keep the midges at bay. I hate midges. They're the worst. I know they're probably good for the environment and have good, like, biodiverse stuff. But anyway, hate it. Those pesky kids, I turned my back for 5 minutes and it looks like a Hurricane Friedhelm's rolled through. My poor tent pegs have been scattered all over the campsite. I need to start tidying up. Would you have to find my pegs, please? Once you have all 4, can you bring them back to me? Thanks. Nothing beats a wee duck in the brook after a nice long walk. Is she saying she's going to have a dip in the brook? I thought she was going to have a poo in the river and I was like, can't do that, miss. Oh, thanks, I guess. I'm still adjusting to the time zone. Sorry, Kipping Chris. Old Mallow. All I wanted was to toast a wee mallow over the fire, but we've near kindling. Could you help an old wifey out and fetch me some for me, dear? I think 3 stumps of wood should do it. Jings, I forgot. You'll need a hatchet too. Once you find one of them stumps, didn't you stand a chance? We're in Scotland. What's better than toasting 1 marshmallow? Toasting 2 marshmallows. Why doesn't this lady... Oh, she does have something to say. You know that astronauts use marshmallows as nose plugs during liftoff? I don't think that's true. We got... What is that? A burger patty. Gross. How long's it been up there? Hold on, let's go this way first. Shout if you see a tent peg anywhere. Oh, there's one. Good shouting out, Ashton. 2 tent pegs. How many pegs do a tent have? 4, typically, right? Because they were on all 4 corners of the tent. Hello. We just stole a marshmallow. No. Oh, we stole another one. We'll head to the ruined castle next. That should animate the imagination. Congratulations. Whoa, thanks, pal. Note to self, remove backpack before lying down next time. Sir, there's a bird on your head. You simply must know. There's a bird on your bonce. Oof. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. I've been getting really sneezy recently. I think that the cats have been molting or something because I've been sneezing like a mad woman this last week. And I thought I was getting sick. But then it's kind of not actually come to fruition. I've got such a tickly nostril. And like, keep doing big sneezes trademark. Like yesterday, Ember was sat on me in the morning and she was like sleeping on me, and she does this thing where she like headbutts your face to give you love and affection, and she like really headbutts your face. And she was like just settling down to like sleep on my chest for a little bit longer before we had to get up. And I just fully sneezed on her, and I scared her so much that she ran out of the room. And I felt really bad about it. I was told this would be a great spot, but that story seems a little fishy now. Get it? And she was really upset with me about the sneezing on her kind of situation, which is understandable, because if someone sneezed on me, I'd be absolutely raging. Lone Campers HQ. Whoa, look at this guy. Aha! What creature approaches me? A devilish red cat come to terrorize me? Or maybe a shape-shifting Selkie? What? Neither? Are you quite sure? One can never be too careful. I'm here on the expedition of the century, stalking the elusive Grafumpkin. Of course, you have heard of the Grafumpkin, haven't you? It's up there with the other great mythological creatures such as Bigfoot and Nessie. This isn't my first foray facing ferocious fables. I have done my research and believe that this time I know the perfect bait. A burger! Magnificently simple, isn't it? I had myself a good chuckle when I figured it out. The trick is how it is prepared. The Grafumpkin is very picky eater, you see. About to depart and acquisition a grill from the local campers. Annoyingly, all the specialist equipment doesn't set itself up. I say, if you want to be part of the discovery of the century, would you lend a hand? Here are some instructions for the preparation, and as for the ingredients, I had them here, but I'm sure you've seen the state of the campsite. Work of the Grafumpkin, no doubt. I do recall seeing the ingredients still around, however. As soon as you have the most glorious American cuisine, bring it to me. History smiles on the brave and sometimes the hungry. Bacon, buns, cheese, patty, veg. Okay, so we've got the cheese and the bun, but we haven't got anything else. We're having memories. Another tent peg. Oh, wow, this looks nice. Can I join? Damn it. I can't even speak to her. They won't even speak to me. I'm here. Speak to me, goddamn you. Picnic basket. And some bacon. Nice. Hello. Ah. Took a picture of me on his cellular telephone device. Lettuce. Nice. All we need now is the bun, I think. Such an intense sound. But I did see the Grafumpkin. It waved at me from the trees. Oh yeah, bet you bloody did. All kids do is lie. This guy's a proper little beanhead. I may have overdone it with the Grafumpkin talk with Abby. I was just trying to keep her away from the hot grill. Yes, I know you'd like to Dr. Squirrel, but Ranger Maddie was very clear. The chicken should be done on time, but the vegetables and the skewers need a little char. Right, what do I need to get? Just the ingredients for the... so I need to find a burger bun. Eh. This game's so cute. I like the music. I'm looking for a Grafumpkin. Anyone seen one? A real human being, that guy. Truly. Rabbit season. Damn it. I need a hatchet. Oh, I think I've got enough tent pegs now. We can go give that guy his tent pegs back. If we can find him, because I'm a bit confused. This way, right? Oh. Oh. This way. Yeah, over here. You lost your tent pegs. Found my pegs by camping trip is shaved, but this is awkward. I've misplaced my hammer. Could you lock them in for me as well if it's no trouble? Yeah, I'll just flip and do everything, man. If. Bad Mr. Frosty, thank you so much for subscribing. We subscribed with Prime for 29 months. Hey, Ason. Hiya. Just dropping by. Well, thank you for dropping by to give you a sub, my friend. Lovely to have you here. We're fixing this guy's tent because we're the best boys around. Best beans around. Whoa. Mad beanage. Without you being sleeping me for stars tonight. What a lifesaver. Got a hatchet or something? Truly just start breaking into everyone's bags. We're terrible. Committing mad theft right now. So we need to find a bun. Where haven't we looked? Bad Mr. Frosty, I'm incredibly late to the party, but what made you do a play after so long? Well, I did one in February, but I mean, I've been wanting to do one for ages, but I've been kind of wanting to get back into acting for a while because I did a degree in drama, and it's one of my favorite things to do is be silly and, you know, pretend to be someone else on stage. And so I really just wanted to get back into it, and I discovered the People's Theatre where I'm doing my next show, and I wasn't like, I'm gonna do professional performance. I was just like, let's see what Jam's out there. Let me just get, you know, dip my toes back in, see what's going on, see what's happening, and maybe it'll be fun. And then I did my last show and I really enjoyed it. And so I did doing another one. I'm a railway child in Railway Children. It's going to be great. I can't wait. I'm off to rehearsals this evening. And yeah, it's good fun so far. I get you. I did amateur dramatics for years and became professional a few years ago. But if I could, I'd totally constantly be doing Jam. Yeah, I mean, it's good fun. I wanted to do one for a while, but whenever you look at like Jam, they're like, we're doing Hairspray the musical. And I'm like, well, I can't sing and I can't really dance. So I love to watch a musical, but I don't want to be in one because it's just embarrassing for me at my big age. So when I found out that this place does plays, I was like gassed, so excited. So yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm disappointed that Mona isn't here tonight. Oh, aren't we all? I'm actually a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to meet Mona. I don't really know what she would have been like. All I thought of was the headband, and that was pretty much it. But we'd have figured something out. What Mona was like. I'm black in Yorkshire, so I can't tell you the sheer amount of times I've been contacted to do Hairspray. Mate, get that bag. Get that bag big time. If they're gonna pay you for it, that is. Thank you. I'm glad I beat the boys too. Probably a little bit jammy, really, when you think about it. Like, probably a little bit cheeky to do. considering I got that 3 points right out of the gate. But nobody questioned it when I said it because none of us thought it was actually going to happen. So how was I supposed to know that Jeff Keighley would have finally grown a conscience? I am just too good at predicting things. Where could this burger bun be? Where haven't we gone? Shout out to Todd for not being there. Exactly. She's a witch. I know. I am, actually. Would you believe? Man, I wish I was a witch. I wish I was a cool enough girl to also be a witch. It's more from my local theatres, but Amjam is more fun because there's way more options without committing to like a year of a single show. Exactly. The place that I'm doing this show, they have like a 6-week turnaround of shows. So we started our rehearsals last week and the show is the end of July. So it's like 6 weeks to get it all done, which is obviously quite daunting. But we managed to do it the last time, so I don't see why I can't do it this time. So I can't find the burger bun. Patty was stuck to a large umbrella. The buns were enjoying the view from the top of a tree. Okay. I've wanted to do Avenue Q with my Amjam group for years, but we are the whitest village in Leicester, so can't find a Gary Coleman or Christmas Eve, mate. That is rough. I mean, to be fair, like, it is hard because you don't want to be like, oh, we have to find a person of colour simply just because we need one. You want to encourage people to join because they wanted to, but it is hard. You want to make sure everyone knows that they're included. Shout out if you see a burger bun, anyone? Hi, Gamer Pete. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for being here. And that's when I get contacted. Hey, pros and cons. It is very cozy, though I can't find the burger bun I'm looking for. It said they were at the top of a tree, but I haven't seen like a big ass tree anywhere. Maybe. Oh, I can't get back. I've talked with directors about it and it's just awkward because they have to compromise pretty hard. For example, in a few other hairsprays I've done, I've had a heavily make-upped white mother. Oh no! No! If you haven't got the cast to be able to do a show like Hairspray without having to get someone to look darker than they are, then you shouldn't be putting on Hairspray. I'm sorry, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but if you can't cast the people of colour, which are a pretty integral part of Hairspray, pretty essential to the plot, is that there is at least some black people involved, then you should not be doing Hairspray. There's plenty of other musicals you could do. Ours is a 6 months turnaround. We're doing backwards Broadway, basically doing gender-swapped musical numbers, and somehow it's 2 weeks away, and I do not know No Good Deed well enough. You've got this. No Good Deed, that's a hard song to sing. Oh man, that's cool. We found all the ingredients. When you got the propane by the grill, you'll be ready to get cooking. Remember to follow the instructions I gave you. Okay. I've seen far too many productions of West Side Story with a very fake tanned Puerto Rican. Oh no. Right, so we need bottom bun, lettuce, tomato, Patty. Cheese. Bacon. Onions. Yes, I've done songs from West Side Story with 0 Puerto Ricans. Not the full show, though. I think if it's... I mean, it's not really my place to say whether it's good or not, but... I think it's... If it's just a song, I could almost forgive it. If you're just performing a song from a show, I can almost forgive it. But if you're doing the whole show, it's probably important. A masterfully crafted burger. Absolutely. There's no time to lose. Then we must be quick and careful. Safety is a top priority, of course, and now we must be more careful than ever. Here, take this hatchet. You'll need to get into the clearing past the campsite's cooking spot. Place the burger on the stump and dash back out of there with all haste. Yes, you have to do it. See, I'll be standing slightly further away to make sure no one disturbs you. Okay, we're gonna go catch ourselves a gruffalo. What was it called? Grumpus. A gruffolumpus. What was it called? A grumpy umpkin. Can't remember what it was called, man. God, that was really loud. Oh, grumpy pumpkin. Chop it. Really catching a grumpy umpkin. There's got to be a musical you can do. What role do you reckon you could do? It's not really like... I mean... I can hold a tune, but I just don't really feel like I would get a part because there's going to be people who can sing way better than I can. I think if I tried hard enough, I could sing a song, but people would definitely sing it better than me, so... We make a mythological explorer of you yet. The Gruffumpkin is sure to show itself now. While you are occupied constructing the burger, I was setting up the cameras. Probably didn't see them in the clearings because I hid them so well. Knowing the Gruffumpkin's fondness for pickles, it won't be long until we... Great Scott, what was that? Quickly, to the cameras. Hadestown on the West End takes a good, refreshing approach. A diverse cast where there's absolutely no attempt to hide or mask performance natural accents. Yes, I've seen that. It's very cool. It's amazing hearing a Trinidadian Hermes, London Eurydice, and Irish Orpheus. I thought the Eurydice was from Manchester. Challenge yourself, go for it. You'd be surprised. I didn't sing until I was forced to. I mean, probs, like, if... I don't think I would. I'm too shy now. At this day and age. I'll do a play, but I think if I was to sing on stage, that's about like, that's a bit out of my comfort zone. I think there's lots of things I'm happy to do in front of people, but singing in front of people is one of those things where it's like, oh, that's outside of my comfort zone nowadays. I used to do musicals all the time when I was a kid. One time I even played Cinderella in Cinderella. And, yeah. But since then, nothing. In the third picture, after years searching, I finally have proof. Thanks to you, I can walk back into the beastly observation and great unknown society. The bogus, with my head held high. Of course, you will be credited for your exemplary work. If you're heading back to camp, you can inform the locals of our discovery. There was a small creature named Mihai by the entrance of the campsite who seemed particularly invested. You may have had the alternate. I'm not sure. I might be lying, but I thought I'd seen a performance of her singing, of the girl playing Eurydice, and I thought she was from Manchester, but that maybe I just was mishearing it. You might be right, and I might be wrong. It's a good possibility that that is true. I've lost count of people that have come into groups refusing to sing. I tend to reply with "we'll see" and almost always get them to do into a big solo number in 2 shows. I wouldn't refuse to sing if I was gonna join into a show and I was like, I'll give it my best shot. You know, I would sing. I'd give it a go. But I wouldn't get a part. Because homies, I'm not a good singer. I used to want to be a singer when I was a kid. I used to really want to be a singer, and I used to walk around the playground singing to myself. But since then, I've not really been. I realised that actually I can't sing, so then that dream died, and I wanted to be an actor. Actually, briefly before that, I wanted to be a crime scene investigator, like in CSI. But then I just realised I wanted to just be on a TV show like CSI. I wanted to be on the TV, not actually do the science. I mean, of course it is. Look what it did to this place. But since it is here, what happened to our pal Ronan? You've got to help find them before anything bad happens. I think that they're heading off to the ruined castle to look for clues. Couldn't they have picked somewhere with fewer ghosts to get lost in? Ashton, do you have a favourite musical? A favourite musical? Oh, that's really hard. Which one do I like the most? What's my favourite one? Wicked's really good, but that is a bit of a basic answer, isn't it? I really like Legally Blonde the musical. I think that bangs. And I really like... what other musicals would I say are my favourite musicals? I recently went to see Bonnie and Clyde, and I really enjoyed that. I thought that the people playing Bonnie and Clyde were incredibly talented, like genuinely amazing, and that was really good. But that tour didn't even finish because they didn't sell enough tickets, so they cancelled the rest of the tour, which is a big shame because it was a brilliant show. Batman fan, you're thinking of NCIS. I'm talking about CSI, Crime Scene Investigators. Where I think there was one character called Sarah, and I can't remember any of the rest of the characters' names because I got really into Criminal Minds. Yes, I am. Yeah, I was talking about CSI. I did watch a few series of NCIS because it's my boyfriend's like favorite show. And by favorite, I mean like he watches it a lot. I don't know if he'd be like, yeah, I love the show. It's my favorite show ever. But he watches it a lot. And I tried to get into NCIS, but it wasn't as good as Criminal Minds, so I stopped watching it. They do share a lot of letters, to be fair. Rent is very good. Rent is very good. Hamilton, I could probably rap it. I would be really white, but I could give it a go. I'd love to play King George in Hamilton. That's the one I'd like to play. Be a dear and set the fire, would you? Or toasting marshmallows. Yeah, that's what I'll play. In my like roles we'll never get to play. That's the one I'd pick. Perfect casting. Thank you. I like how many of you think I'd be a brilliant like tyrannical maniac king. What you don't know about me is I sound just like Jonathan Groff when I sing. Just like him. About this festival with this guy, and he said he was filming something dancing. I asked him what. He said he was choreographing Wicked the film. Cool. I used to love NCIS and the spin-offs it had. Yeah, Ben's been watching all of them. The only NCIS spin-off I ever watched was Scorpion. I really liked Scorpion when I was a kid. My mum and dad used to watch it, and I used to watch it with them. Ashton, I can't sing. Also, Ashton, I'll give the character song with an octave and a half range a go. I didn't know that. I'm not musical. I just thought it'd be a fun song to sing. I would sound bad singing it, but I try. Okay, well, where is the kid? Where is the child? Oh, he's behind her. I can see him now. Yeah, it would be fun for you guys. Who's that? Stand back, good ghost. I have a stake and I'm not afraid to use it. A ghost stakeable? Oh, an adult. I can't get out. I've been stuck here for ages in this creepy castle. I squeezed my way through the gate whilst I was hot on the tail of a grumpkin. Problem is, now I can't squeeze back out. I saw a thingamajig nearby that might move this big metal gate. Looked like a big motor full of machiney bits. Please hurry though, it's only a matter of time and I'm all out of garlic. There isn't a musical level in the TripleJump game, I'm afraid. Unfortunately not. There's a video game level in the video game, though. Oh yeah, it's paid DLC. Paid DLC is that we just sing half of the scene. The thingy's missing bits. No! Something's trying to keep me here and turn me into a ghost and I'll have to haunt this castle forever. Wait, I have something that might help. I found this big key after getting stuck in here. See if you can use it to find someone way to get me out. There's a spooky dungeon here, but if you take this head torch, you'll be able to see. My nan always packs me a spare since I'm no good at winding it back up. Ben would not allow a musical level. That's true. I don't think Ben would be very happy with us all with singing either. I mean, we sung in the flipping Christmas single, but we all did a silly voice. So if you sing in a funny voice, no one can make fun of you because you're taking the mic. It's the rules. If you don't take it seriously, no one can make fun of you for being bad. Because you can say, I was just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. What's this game and why is it? It's called Pine Hearts. And it's a very cute little cozy camping game. I'm enjoying it very much so far. He sang one time in a list video very briefly. I had to sing twice in a big list. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been worst games of all time. I had to sing 2 times. Cat really stitched me up. And I didn't try very hard because I thought, if I take it too seriously and people say it's bad, I'll cry. When all eyes are on me, my treasure will be free. Little Shop is a very good one. It's a very good pick there, Gamer Pete. Gimme it. Thanks. Feeling real, like, clagged up. I feel like I need a lem sip drop or something. Oh, our head torch ran out. I've got such a soft spot for Little Shop, as it's a show where I met my wife. She was Ronette and I was Audrey too. Oh, cute. I love when people meet in the shows. We were talking a little bit about this recently because one of the people in, well, 2 of the people in the show that I'm currently in, they got engaged just after a show that the director did the last time. So she's like saying, oh, they got engaged the last time, and then in order to make conversation I said, wouldn't it be funny if they get divorced after this one? And I don't know if everyone thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, but I find a lot of things funny, so sometimes I do think I'm gonna get told off for saying for saying things like, "What wouldn't it be funny if these two people who I've literally only met for the first time this week got a divorce?" It's not funny, but it is a little bit funny. I bet you tried to sing really hard and I'm pretending you didn't because you know it was bad, and I used to do that with a lot of things. Well, you'll never know. So, there. If Ben doesn't want to sing, he can act in time to the beat. It worked for Rex Harrison now. Whenever someone performs Henry Higgins in My Fair Lady, they have to talk sing. Yeah, there's quite a few of those in old movies where they just fully couldn't sing and they were like, "This is what you're getting." And we were like, okay, I guess we will accept it. Audrey does have some very good songs in Little Shop. A treasure chest. A helmet. Fun. That is bean painting. Oh, did you know that castle comes from the Latin word castellum, which means fortified place? Unlimited ninja speed. Yeah, they don't pay me enough for this. Oh, that was two people talking then. Sorry, I said them as if they were the same person talking. Must have been very confusing for you all. That's how cannons work. If you hit them with a hammer, they just do that. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, that one didn't make a noise that time. A cog. Goodie. You've watched the Legally Blonde MTV show, haven't you? Just because you said you love it. I have watched it, and I also have seen it live when Lucy Jones. She represented Europe. She did represent us in Eurovision, and I want to say Lucy Jones. Lucy with an IE. She was in Legally Blonde on tour, and I've seen that at the Curve Theatre in Leicester, and it was very, very good. Wee, this is way more fun than looking at stinky old ruins. Oh, do you know what, actually? I'd really want to play Emmett in Legally Blonde. I think I could do that. I think I could sing the low parts of the songs as Emmett. I've changed my answer from King George. That's who I'd wanna play. Also, I think it'd be really fun to have a homosexual, well, not, should be bisexual, Elwoods. Emmett is a man, yeah. Emmett, why Emmett? I played Warner and I definitely prefer him. Just because I think Emmett's just such a nice boy. And he gets to sing Take It Like a Man, and I think that's a very fun song. Why did I hear homosexual? Big fan of Homer Simpson's. The lesbians love him. Oh my god, a gamer. Some gamers. Psst, hey mate, do you see the angel sitting here? She's the only one for me. No problem if every time I try and tell her, I freeze up. I've tried everything. Even when I'm rocking my guitar, but words don't just come out. My last chance is writing it all out. So would you be able to give her this letter from me? Here you are. What's that? A love letter from Stu. For me, I always catch him sneaking glance at me when he thinks I'm not looking. Maybe he'll rock and roll on the outside, but inside he's a big softie. I want to send him a letter too, but I'm also a bit shy. Would you be able to give it from me? Here's a letter. Get a grip, Stu. She's right there. Not gamers, just emos. This is true. Ugh. Flipping it. How many of these do I have to do it? I need your help one more time, mate. I've been writing this song for her. She's my inspiration, you see. Perfect combination of rock and roll and beauty like a black rose. That's it, black roses. If I get some of them, she'll know I really mean business. There's 3 should be enough, don't overdo it. Can you help me out? Well, I suppose I have to, don't I? Well, I suppose I have to. I'm most upset about it. Leave Stu alone. He's a shy teenager and it's hard to tell girls you like them. He's a wuss. What other musicals have I been to see? I've seen Hamilton on the West End. I've seen Wicked. I've seen The Lion King. I've seen Come From Away. That was good. I've seen Legally Blonde. I've seen Greatest Days, which is a Take That musical, which is actually was really good. What other musicals have I seen? Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I've seen Hairspray. I've seen Shrek the Musical. Absolutely bangs. I think I've seen loads that I can't think of a single one now. Come From Away is good. I really enjoyed it, actually, yeah. Favourite film based on a musical? Oh, favourite film based on a musical. I actually really liked the Mean Girls musical movie. Like, it was a bit cheesy and a bit camp, and I was like, kind of really enjoyed that. I'm trying to think what other movies based on a musical there are. There's lots of musicals based on a movie, but I can't think of any. What other movie musicals are there? Oh yeah, Sweeney Todd. I've not seen that. Lara Croft, what are you doing here? Clara Loft. This is Clara Loft, everyone. The Rent movie is abysmal. Oh, In the Heights was really good. Do you know what I really don't like? And not to smear a dead man's name, but Into the Woods is so boring. Oh my god. We watched that movie musical and I was waiting for it to end from the second it started. And also the Cats movie musical, that's the worst one. Oh, Tick Tick Boom's good too. Into the Woods was such a bad movie. To be fair, I've not seen it in the, like, on stage, but I do think having watched the movie, it has put me off ever seeing Into the Woods ever again. I'm a treasure hunter, like with museums and everything, yeah, and archaeological whatever. I'm investigating this ruined castle and believe I found the throne room. Problem is, there's some pesky riddle to get in. It says, only when the nights are complete can the king take their seat. I used to have a book guy called Indy take care of all the thinky parts of the job. I'm more of accustomed to the fame and glory bit. See if you can find something around the castle that might help, eh? I've got a helmet. Oh, well, one helmet. I think maybe we might need 2 helmets. How Dare You, the Cats movie was a masterpiece. Shut up. It was honestly just one of the worst things I've ever seen in my whole life. So bad, man. But actually, I kind of loved it because it was absolute trash. You guys know how much I love trash. And it was real trash. But it might have actually been even a little bit too trashy for me. Let's kill these gobbos. Die, gobbos. Die. Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Oh, that is quite a good one. But oh, it's so old now, isn't it? It's really hard to watch. I know it's like people say, oh, it's a classic, but the sound like of old movies just gives me a headache. Release the Cat's Butthole Cup. Guys and Dolls Are Singing in the Rain was the movie first, so I can't choose that. Oh, I'm definitely going to go see the Borderlands movie. I reckon we'll probably all go and see it like we did the Uncharted movie. I'm definitely going to watch the Borderlands movie. It's going to be total trash, but can't wait. Oh no. Did we die? Oh, our dad's so dead. Our dad is so dead, man. Not a musical, but I saw If last night and it was absolutely delightful and also made me cry. What's If? What do I know If from? I'm trying to like piece it together in my head what If is from. When I say what If is from, as in what If is. Oh, the movie with Ryan Reynolds in it. I see. Yes, yes, yes. The Imaginary Friend one, yeah. Which isn't to be confused with the other movie, Imaginary, that I feel like is coming out around the same time, which is a horror movie about an imaginary friend. You know? Borderlands has the potential to be the last remnant of old video game adaptations, as they seem to have become quite good now. It's true. I mean, we don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be good yet. We can't get ahead of ourselves. Because it might be total trash. Give me that. And then the pond's just down there. Okay, we need to get their ball back so they'll give us our helmet back. Fun. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. I went and saw Furiosa at the weekend. First time in a cinema since before lockdown, and maybe it was the giddiness of being back in the cinema, but the Borderlands trailer was actually pretty great. I think that there's nothing wrong with the Borderlands trailer. Like, I genuinely, like... I think it has potential because the game is such a good, like, premise and such a good set of characters. I just think that, like, some of the choices they've made already seem crazy, and I'm just interested. I'm so curious about how it's going to turn out and what it's going to be like. Like, that's one of my biggest things, is genuine curiosity about like how in the heck they're going to pull it off with some of the choices that they made. But I'm hopeful it'll be good. It's been in development for ages, so fingers crossed. You got a ball back. Can you get rid of this for us? It's too heavy to play football with anyway. Sure can. The cast is strange. Yeah, pretty much the whole cast is a bit weird, apart from Ariana Greenblatt as Tiny Tina. She's brilliant. I think that's her surname. Place the helmets back on their heads. That'll probably open the door. One helmet. God, this massive. How are these kids throwing that around? Oh, well, this is lovely. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. So there wasn't anything I need in here. This was just a bit of faffery, was it? God damn it. Not faffery. So we need one more cog. We're missing a cog. A cog. So if Ben and Peter left you to hold the fort, was wondering who would have replaced you if you lost predictions thing. It would have been Mona Wanks. She was on standby, ready to replace me should anything have gone awry, / if I had lost. But she got the all clear to stand down recently because obviously I didn't lose. So she had to just kind of go back to her regular job of teaching business management to college kids. That's what she does as her job. We haven't seen Mona Wanks yet. No, I made her a bedazzled headband, but she didn't need it. So it's just on my desk now, just for when I next see her, because she was like, I'm not coming to the office just to get that. Like, unless you're going to pay me for a month, why would I come? Which, like, fair enough, babe, get your bag. But do you have a standby for James, or is that just another James clone? It's just another James clone. There's so many Jameses at this point that we could just replace a James with another James, So we almost don't need a replacement for him, because he is already inherently a replacement of himself. So such a shame, but at least we still have you. Oh, thanks, mate. Not everyone was that happy about it. Most people were disappointed they didn't get to meet Mona Wanks. To get both your 3-point predictions, though, if it weren't for one of those, we would have seen Mona. Oh, absolutely. Do you not think I was so worried about seeing Todd Howard for pretty much the entirety of the stream? I thought, oh my god, he's going to appear at any given moment and absolutely ruin my next month. But luckily, Todd Howard wasn't there. Thank you, Todd Howard. So, I got my 3 points, which I feel very blessed about. When James streamed yesterday, I thought Dick couldn't make it and you had just replaced Ben with another James. No, it was a double whammy yesterday, but luckily Dick could make it. He just turned up late. He was busy saving the world, Oh, this kid's on a cog. How do I get this cog off this kid? Oh. Cool. It was an extremely sweary stream from Dick Mychenko yesterday, was it? Wow. I didn't know that. I saw Brian Bumpus last night. Tash was giving him some trouble. Yeah, well, he's had... I think he was like trying to mix things up a little bit with the current Tash that he had on. And, oh. And I think that it's not worked out in his favour. He's been struggling with it a little bit. There we are. The current Tash that he had grown. Exactly. I'm so glad Ben was able to get back for the Xbox Showcase. I thought it was outstanding. I really can't fault it that much. They even relegated COD to the end, so I didn't need to watch the last 30 minutes. I know, it's very nice of them. Very nice of them to do that. Even Dick IRL let rip with an F-bomb. Oh my gosh! If you had lost, would Mona have taken your place in your upcoming play, as you'd have had to miss all those rehearsals, or did you have an agreement with the crew beforehand? I had an agreement with the crew, but we were actually just going to move the entire play out of the city for like a month, because it would have been before my play actually started, like, so we would have just had to have rehearsals elsewhere. So luckily, we've not had to faff around with that. No more Graffumpkin hunting. I'm done. I'm off to my nan's in the caravan park. I need a cup of tea to settle my nerves. Oh, me and my nan grew this mega onion, and my nan wants me to enter in some veggie competition with a bunch of veggie fanatics. If you're heading over to the caravan park, you should come see it. You can't miss it. My onion is as big as the moon. Nice. Head west to the caravan park. Ashton's the star after all. Everyone else will take the train to Leicester for rehearsals. Yeah, just a quick 4.5-hour train ride. It's no biggie. No, the Railway Children starring Mona Wanks. Yeah. And I'm Mona Wanks, the eldest. Mummy's favourite. That's what she just said. 'Tis I, Ms. Wanks. Oh. This game is so cute, man. You press the stroll button. Hit it, my guy. Bonk. Where's the Caravan park? It said head west, didn't it? I feel like I may have gone the wrong way. Oh no! I might be going the right way. Damn it. I'm not. I'm not going the flipping right way, man. Oh, maybe this way. Or I'm completely wandering off path and I will get lost. Who's to say what will happen? Guys, it's so chilly at the moment. Like, I'm actually cold. I've got a real chill on because it's June and we have to, and I think I'm gonna have to put the heating on because it's so gosh darn cold. I don't know what is going on. But I do. The world is ending. Everything is on fire, apart from the UK, which is freezing. But it's cold and it's rainy, and it's been cold and rainy all week. And I keep dressing like it's summer. Like I'm wearing my summer clothes because it's the summer months. And I'm just sick of being cold. I'm trying to like manifest summer by just like fully ignoring the fact that it's so chilly. And it's not working. I just keep being too cold. It's lovely and sunny here in Blackpool. Still cold, but the sun is there. It's grey. It's not raining today, to be fair. It's mad grey outside. I can't thrive this year if it's not even a little bit sunny all summer. If I don't get even a little ounce of sun, if I don't get like 2 weeks of bliss this whole summer, I'm gonna lose my mind, because summer's my favorite month, and if we don't get a summer this year, I'm gonna be miserable. Miserable, I tell you. I'm always surprised when Brits are surprised by the weather. You grew up here, Ash, and you are not used to sun. But we get like some sun every year. We get like a little bit. Normally we get like, it comes on the newspapers. This is the hottest summer of all time ever, since you've ever been alive, forever. And it's like, oh my God, it's the hottest time of ever. But right now, it's looking like we're not. I'm not hopeful we're even going to get that. Why can I not bother these birds? What's happening? Nobody wants to talk to me. It's very rude. I hate the heat. I like this. No! People like you are why this country is going downhill. It's not refugees. It's not anything like that. It's flipping people who say that summer isn't the best month. People who are upset about the warm. People like you ruin this country. I'm kidding, but am I? If we get some sun, I am kidding. If we have rain all summer, it's your fault. We had that one summer a few years ago that lasted several weeks, and the country went into disarray because we couldn't handle it. I could handle it. Everyone else, that's the problem. Oh, the grass did turn yellow, you're right. And then we weren't allowed to use our hose pipes because it was drought. But still think it's more fun than cold. Labour will bring back summer. The Tories stole it.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB blaze it, my dudes, Lord 16 dab. I bet we will have no problems understanding those camping jokes. What is green and loves going camping? A boy sprout. Ha ha ha. What do you call a prison escapee that is hiding in a camping shelter? Criminal intent. Hi. What is a mushroom in a tent? A camping on. Ho ho ho. Did you hear about the fight between two campers? It was intense.
Yeah.
Very good.
Ooh. Happy what do bears bring with them when they go camping? Blaze it, my dudes, just Lord the bear 16 dab. I bet we will have no problems understanding those camping jokes. What is green and loves going camping? A boy sprout. What do you call a prison escapee that is hiding in a camping shelter? Bring back some criminal intent. Hi. What is a mushroom in a tent? A camping on. Ho ho ho. Did you hear about the fight between two campers? It was intense. Ha ooh ooh. What do bears bring with them when they go? Just the bare essentials. Hi hoo. Moggy echo.
Yeah.
BBBBBBBB summer BBBBBBB beans BBBBBBB cold BBBBBBB hashtag bring back summer blaze it.
Do you know why that happened? It was because Lord Botovich put hashtag Moggy Echo at the end. You made it do an echo. It was just listening to what you... Well, you said no, but I don't know why it's doing that. I will fix it another day. Will I, or will it be happening next Wednesday? Vote now. Will I remember to fix it? Probably not. You can blame me for many things, but not this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Look at the flipping size of that carrot. That's crazy. Oh, look, a little... Was it a boy sprout? I have to go get Granny's glasses because they got stolen. Wow, so hustle and bustle about these parts. Oh, will she fix it and it will just happen again anyway? I mean, there's as good a chance as any that that will be the case. Is the weather drastically different to where you're originally from to Newcastle? I mean, I'm from Cambridge in East Anglia, and that is generally much warmer than up north, but that's just because it's closer to the equator. So it's not drastically different, but like when I go down and visit my parents, like it's probably, if it's a nice weekend, it's maybe like 22 degrees here, and then it's probably like 27 degrees down south. But that's just the entire south, not necessarily where I'm from. When I moved up here, Ben and Peter were like, oh yeah, well, it's, you know, it barely ever rains in Newcastle. It's a real dry city. And I can tell you for free, that is rubbish. Rains all the time. And I think they were telling little porcupines to get me to accept the job quicker. Badger! Goodness gracious, these woodland creatures are up to mischief today, aren't they? How'd you find Newcastle? I've been there for a while. I really like Newcastle, yeah. I like it. I think it's a lovely city. And lots of bridges. Where's my grandson? Never mind, he knows his way around. In the meantime, I vote we take matters in our own hands and deal with these crows. I had a scarecrow that would scare them away, but some children ran off with most of it. At least I think they were children. They might have just been a group of well-dressed squirrels. Anyway, all that left behind was our scarecrow's mask, which shouldn't do for our purposes. Crows are quite clever, so it won't be easy to spook them, but a bit of jumping around with the mask on should do the trick. Give the crows around the park a wee fright first, then we can talk about helping them away, keeping them away for good. Scare off 3 crow murders. A murder? Goobly goobly! Granny's garden, lovely. At least getting somewhere nice and warm. We haven't got a holiday booked for the rest of the year, to be honest. We went up to Amsterdam the other week, so we might go on another one, but we've not got anything yet. Has anyone got any holidays booked? Any lovely summer holes? Boogly boogly! Yes, I'm going on holiday in 2 months. Oh, fun. Where are you off to? The Amsterdam trip was expensive for the wrong reasons. It's true. Never let us get drunk and spend money again because we can't be trusted. I might try the far left corner of the basement. Oh, lovely. Being whisked away to the cabin in the Cotswolds for a belated birthday, which would be nice. Sounds lovely. We're vacationing around the city for my wife's birthday. Very nice. I'm going to visit family in July. About an 8-hour flight in Canada. Wow. Not a holiday, but I'm going to Romania for my nephew's christening in the summer. Fun! We have a lot of weddings to go to this year, so I do think that, like, I'm probably going to end up spending my money in cat sitters and nonsense like that. But there's not really anywhere, like, there's lots of places that I'd love to go, but none for like a quick little hollybobs, like for like a long weekend or a cheap getaway. We thought we were thinking maybe Croatia or Montenegro, but honestly right now it's just kind of see where the vibes take us kind of situation, I think. Not holiday, but moving to Spain with my partner in July. Wow, lush. Is your partner from Spain, or are you just moving for work, or what? Sorry to pry, but sounds pretty fun. Oh, look, they're all dressed like their respective plant, apart from this guy who's... I don't know what you're dressed like. Ah. Hear them crows. Boogly boogly! I'm going to the next day over in September for 21 Pilots concert with my boyfriend. Lovely. Got to report back to Granny. All these crows is a bad omen. Odds on I have to find the band members. I've already seen 2 of them. And a bumblebee man. All 3 of our queen bees are buzzed off somewhere. You don't look too busy. Will you take down this bug net and track them down? Sure can. Last holiday I took was Philadelphia in April. We went for a lot of wrestling with a few friends. Lovely. A long weekend is nice. I've had long weekends in Portsmouth and Bristol over the past couple of years. They were both enjoyable. I have a lot of family in Bristol and I have a lot of family in Brighton, and I'm heading down to Brighton for Pride in August with some friends, which will be lovely. But we've figured out that the best way to get down there is to drive the 6.5 hour drive. So that's going to be fun. Brightly coloured clothing for real catch the eyes. Okay to the band conductor. She's a sweet young lady. If you talk to her, I'm sure she could help us with the wonderful band uniforms. Can do. I just spoke to her, actually. I'm going to try to go to Gamescom because we don't take advantage of how accessible Europe is focused in the UK. It does. I guess it does count as a holiday. Was it meant to say for us in the UK, or did... Oh. Got it. That does count as a holiday, I think. I heard Munich is nice in September, especially when there are totally no drunk people there at all. Yeah, it's always really quiet, isn't it? Germany in September. That's what they say. They say if you want a nice peaceful holiday, head to Germany in September. I've heard them say it. Yeah, we've all heard them say it. It's what everyone says. The very famous saying. What? What? Shut up. It's your tagline. I've been to Berlin in Germany, but I've not actually explored that much of Germany, to be fair. But Berlin was nice. When I went with uni. Part of a uni trip. Here in Spain near Seville, have a work from home job sorted too, so I'll bring the laptop to the beach. Ah, lovely. Living the dream, my friend. I figured out I can get to Gamescom with my friends for around a bit less than £500, which is easy choice for me since my friend's going to EVO and it cost him over £1,000 just for plane tickets. Whoa. Went to Berlin in September. Pretty cool that you can still see the size of the wall being there. Yeah, we like walked along a big chunk of the wall, and that was... I find history really interesting. Like, I loved history at school, and Berlin is obviously has a lot of history, and there's a lot of stuff going on in Berlin, and I had a really lovely time. And I dragged a lot of my friends around to like a lot of the historical stuff, and they really just wanted to be out like having a doss, and I was like, no, we have to go and see the gate and the museums, and they were like, okay, sure, Ashton. My band members have wandered off. Would you mind? I'll find them. No bother. As a Bavarian man, I am required to say, ew, Berlin. Sorry. It's where they offered us to go. It was, right, it's so silly. So they did this. I used to go to DMU, which is the university in one of the universities in Leicester. And they have this thing called DMU Global. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do it where you could like, they'd organize a trip and then you'd get, like it'll be a bit cheaper. Like they'd pay for your accommodation. You just have to pay for your flights, or like you'd put some money towards it and then they'd pay the other half of the money. And it was like a really good thing. It was getting people out of the, you know, country to see a bunch of stuff. And like they would frame it so it was like from the perspective that like, oh, it's something to do with your course, which is why you're like you'd, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so they'd be like, oh, it's to do with your course. These are the courses that are doing a, you know, having a thing. Why not go along with one of these courses and see something? And we'd organize an event, something to do with your course. So they had like a performing arts one, and I was like, well, I'll go to Berlin. Sounds fun. And then they literally didn't plan anything. They did not plan a single thing for us. There was like history. The history students obviously had something, many things to look at. The like media students had something, and then performing arts, they were like, we haven't planned anything for you. And then halfway through the week, they must have found something, and they were like, oh, everyone has to be here at this time, because it's the one thing we're doing and you have to turn up. So we went, and it was this crazy like animatronic immersive show where you walked through and there was these big like insects made out of metal that were made of like bits of rubbish and discarded like wheel trims and stuff, and it was really interesting. Like it was really cool, but it was just, they were like, you have to come here right now, and we were like, okay. You won't leak this. I landed the role purely on the merit of being able to make vegetable-based puns. My passion is actually judging fruit growing competitions. I have no idea how to judge a tomato. I really must catch up with the times. What's that? Tomatoes are fruits? Well, you seem to know a lot about what does and doesn't constitute a vegetable. How about you pick the winner? I think you'll find it a lot harder than just sticking a number on a vegetable. I like the big corn. I think this one's the winner. Congratulations, ma'am. When I make a dairy choice, it would be too corny. Thanks for appeasing me. Thank you. As someone born and raised in Leicester, I am obliged to say DMU PU. It's the only place that would take me. I didn't have very good grades. And they let everyone in. Stephen, thank you for gifting a sub. That's 12,003. No, 1,203. 12,000. Wow. 1,203. Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Drew. I'm saved. I made the jump over and was too scared to even attempt the jump back. Thank you so much. You're welcome. How many members of the band are there? I know where one other one is, but... Oh, I should take the bees back. I'm just carrying bees around in my pocket. I've got a pocket full of bees. I've got a pocket full of bees. There you are. Some bees for you. Ashton's setting you a new goal, Steven Scudder's 12,000, please. Yeah, I've said it now. It has to be made true. I'm manifesting it. How are you finding working with Dick and Brian, the two men who hired you? Are you missing your best friend Peter yet? And are you prepared to be between Dick and Bumpus for the next month? It's very interesting. They're very loud in the office. They kind of talk all the time. The conversation is almost entirely nonsensical. But hey, it's good to see them again. They hired me. They're the reason I've got the job. So, you know, we just have to, have to thank them for a lot of things. Can you do me a favor? Mind helping me out? I'm looking for a shovel. If you find one, come back and I'll have some work for you. Okay. I haven't got one of those yet, so you're gonna have to wait. Fantastic, the band's all back together. My nerves are totally shot from this bird business. I can't keep my hands steady. Sure, I can conduct this. Ahem. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that was actually really easy. I thought I was gonna have to keep doing it. I've saved the gala. Good for me. In a band from here, I love the brass instruments. A brass band plays every year, and every year the music takes me back to when I first heard it here with my own grandparents. Make sure my grandson comes out to visit every gala to hear it. The fresh air is important, the memories even more. This outfit would be nice if it was Gecko. I'm putting it back together out there over there, my veggie patch. No probs, babe. Can do. Horrifying. Granny. Grandma. It's even better than before. I'm sure that'll be the last we'll see of those menacing crows. I know you made quite the team. You've done a week's worth of good deeds, but can I bother you for one last favour? Would you please take the lentil soup to my darling husband Yannick on the girls' course? He is the groundskeeper there. No probs, babe. Can do. My boyfriend's having jacket potatoes for dinner, and I can smell the jacket potatoes cooking, and it's making me salivate. I love a jacket potato, and I'm sad that I'm not going to get to eat a jacket potato. I'm not having dinner because I had my dinner for lunch. Who's up jacking they potatoes? We all love jacking those potatoes. Every Brit loves jacket potato. It's part of our culture. Love a jackpot, murder it with butter, beans and cheese. Absolutely. I've recently got into tuna on my jacket potato. Tuna and sweet corn and mayo. But I do like a beans and cheese. That's like the go-to. Golferson leaving his clubs around. They do that when they're used to having a caddy doing everything for them. Go grab them and return them to him for me. If you can give him a not so gentle talking to as well, that'd be grand. Okay. Crispier the skin, the better. Absolutely. Man, I might have a jacket potato for dinner. You're welcome, friend. I'm a Brit and I don't love jacket potatoes. What? Why not? Why don't you like a jacket potato? What's this then? Fixed it for you. It's over, Andy. I have the high ground. Very good. That's a Star Wars reference. Stwams. Star Wars. The golf was indeed good today, Mary. No, I lost at golf, but I managed first in the golf cart derby. That guy's hair's cool. Hello, buddy's got a hole in one. Drinks are on me. My job would be so much easier if people would stop racing the golf carts. How many is that? 4. Woo. First hole tee. Miss, can't sleep here. Best to put a lot of thought into your first shot. The grass by the tee is also very, very soft. Oh, can I not sit on this bench? Sad face. Off. That is making me dizzy. Can't do that. Whoa, that made my head feel crazy. And my eyes were rattling around in my bonce. Immediately goes back to... Stop shaking your head, Matthews. Oh, those are my clubs. They must have fallen out the hole in the bottom of my bag. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. I was worried. These are antiques. If I inherited them from my grandfather, you know. Are you helping out the groundskeeper today, sport? Truth be told, we've already been struggling to play with these molehills everywhere. We were able to put a good word with him to help sort them. Probably already handling them. It's unlike him to not be on top of things. I saw him head up to hole 3 just over that bridge up ahead. Don't bother him if he's busy. He does so much around here. The place would be a shambles without him. Okay. If he gives me a shovel, I'll do all the work for him. Give that guy his clubs back, eh? Cheers. I did try to pick them up myself, but I'm not as spry as I used to be. Hope you gave him a piece of your mind as well, lazy son of a gun. Oh, there's a hole in his bag? That's just carelessness, recklessness. I ought to ban him from the course. Oh, he likes how I keep the course. Suppose he can stay for now. Righto, well, I suppose we should deal with these moles then. Tussled with them before. All you need to do is cover up their hills. They'll get the hint and then move on. Always like shoveling, something methodical about it. Here, I need to head to hole 1 to mow the green. It should be on top of... should have been at the top of my list. Go grab my shovel on hole 4 and cover up these molehills. The cluster around here in the hole 4's tea. Thanks, lad. Have the shovel on the hole 4 and cover up those molehills for me. Can do. this game looks nice and everything, but is it going to hold your attention? Seems like there's not a huge amount going on. I mean, it feels like it's got quite a good, like, kind of progression in terms of, like, I'm never kind of not doing something. Like, I'm always kind of pretty easily finding my way to the next thing. I don't know how long it is. It might not be that much longer than this, to be fair. I don't know how much more we've got. We haven't climbed the mountain or anything yet, but we feel like we're progressing pretty well. I think the moles should be allowed to stay. This is their natural habitat after all. Digged. Eh. Oh. Eh. How people will snap in their clubs like that? I'm sure the boss fight will be soon anyway. To be fair, I much prefer this kind of game to a, like, farming sim type Stardew Valley Harvest Moon. Sorry, I'm really fidgeting today, aren't I? So sorry. Type game. Just because I feel like I enjoy those, don't get me wrong. I think that they're good fun, but I do often find myself getting a bit bored with them. And I think that's primarily because after a while, I feel like I'm doing very much the same thing over and over again, which I know is kind of the point, but like there's only so many of those games that I feel really stand out amongst the rest. And I fortunately feel like a lot of them kind of don't really make that much of an impression when it comes to like individual gameplay. Like I feel like a lot of them are all very, very similar. Some people love, some people really like that. And I'm happy for them. I'm just not one of those people. My Stardew Valley save was on 120 hours, so I have nothing said against it. No, I love Stardew Valley. I do. We have sunk a lot of time into Stardew Valley in this house. Though I'm about to go to the first day of spring, and that's intense. Intense, I say. It is indeed. I do love. I just mean that there's so many that are so similar in terms of like the way they play and the kind of gameplay loop that I find a lot of them. I'm kind of like, well, there's nothing really super special that I couldn't just play Stardew Valley for. Do you know what I mean? I was away to mow the screen, but I pulled the rope start. My back's gone unlocked up. I was asking a lot from you, and I. And it's not usually like this, but would you be able to help me out with the mowing? I've seen the height, so you won't dig into the green or anything. Just clear out the tufts. Thanks, lad. Yeah. What's my biggest takeaway from the reveals from last week? Ooh, for Summer Game Fest, I was probably most excited about Lego Horizon Adventures, just because, as we all know, I'm a big old Horizon nerd, and any content of theirs I really enjoy. Xbox, I just think that Outlaws looks great. Like I'm really hoping that Outlaws, and the same like obviously Ubisoft, we saw a bit more of it, but I thought Outlaws looked really, really good. And if it looks as good, if it plays as good as it looks, and it meets the expectations that they've set, then I have absolutely no Like I will be very surprised and I'll be very delighted. And they have said it's not going to be huge. Yeah, they've said it's like 60 hours for a complete game. And what, like 25 to 30 hours they said for just like the main Golden Run story. So it's very good. I like the sound of that. But the what else? Yeah, South of Midnight I'm really excited for. I thought that looked great too. We'll have to see what comes of that. I think that would be great. There was a few like indies that I've written down. I can't remember all of the names of. There's one called In Sync that I thought looked quite fun. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff actually, that like mainly on the Future Game Show. I thought there was quite a few cool looking ones. I also thought that the Assassin's Creed gameplay looked great as well. In Sync, yeah. As actually in, as in the sink. Oh, Duck Detective looks good, yeah. I'm worried Fable wasn't going to be silly enough. Oh, it looks pretty... The adverts they've been making for it look pretty silly. So... I don't know. I'm not too worried that it won't be silly. I think we might get away with it. Ah! A dinosaur. Ah! Papa! Father, where art thou? Rail. Hazelnut is the best bad for you thing. I like a peanut. Oh, no, pistachio. I really like a pistachio nut, actually. I like the pageantry of a pistachio. Oh no, our dad's so gonna die. Guys, our dad's so dead. Is pecan a nut? Yeah, pecans are nuts. Now we can jump over things. Right, gang. I'm gonna leave it there for today because I have to go in a few minutes and I feel like that's as good a place as any to leave it. And also I'm absolutely desperate for a wee. So I will leave it there for today. I think next week we might go back to some Fabledom, I think, because we quite enjoyed that when we played it the other week. So I think we'll probably do that next week. I don't know, did you guys want to see more of this? I don't know if you guys were super into it. I mean, it's a really pretty game and it's really cute. I might have to Google how long's left of it. But yeah, what did you guys think? Would you play more of it? Would you play more? Would you want me to play more of it? We'll definitely go back to Fabledom because people seem to be enjoying that. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Oh my god, the raid thing has changed. The raid thing's changed and it's freaked me out. Oh, that was scary. But yeah, excuse me. Thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I'm going to send you over to see our pal Alex. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the joint stream. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you next week. Have a fantastic rest of your day, or your evening, or your afternoon, whatever it is you're going to be doing. And I will see you all very, very soon. All right. Love ya. Bye-bye.